At this moment, Christian Walker just signed a 3-year, $60 million deal with the Houston Astros to become their first baseman for the next 3 years at age 33. For someone widely considered to be a 4A player throughout the majority of his career, his rise has certainly been impressive. Yet, at the same time, many people are confused about this deal. After all, Walker has never been an all-star, he was never a first-round pick or highly touted prospect, and he never played a huge role for a big-market team. Therefore, many people don't understand why he is now the 5th highest paid first baseman in all of baseball by average annual value. And they also don't understand why, at that price point, he can still be valuable despite his age. I'm a Diamondbacks fan. I watched a healthy amount of Christian Walker at-bats and plays, and I feel like I understand his game well enough to explain how Christian Walker brings tremendous value to a team. This video will cover Christian Walker's unorthodox rise to one of the best first basemen in all of baseball, why the Astros signed him to such a huge contract, and why there's some optimism that Father Time might not be the huge detractor to Walker's career that many people fear it to be. But before we get on to this video, could you guys please hit the like and subscribe button? Currently, only 3% of people who watch my videos are subscribed, so if y'all do, not only would it help me grow my channel, but also would encourage me to create more videos like this one for you guys. Without further ado, let's get on to the video. While Christian Walker's rise to stardom as a whole is pretty atypical for your average baseball star, you could very much argue that it started off on a very good track. Born right outside of Philadelphia, Walker attended Kennedy Kenrick Catholic High School in Norristown, Pennsylvania, winning the 2009 International Power Showcase High School Home Run Derby at Tropicana Field, and becoming the #1 ranked player in the state of Pennsylvania before being drafted in the 49th round of the 2009 MLB draft by the Los Angeles Dodgers. However, Walker would not sign with them, and rather went on to play baseball at the University of South Carolina, where he would have a fruitful career. As a freshman, he was named Freshman All-American and Freshman All-SEC, as he played a fruitful role down the stretch for a South Carolina team that would end up winning the College World Series over UCLA. And as a sophomore, Walker would be the team's leading hitter, hitting .358, .439, .554 for a .992 OPS and 10 home runs across 69 games. As a cornerstone of this team, Walker led the team to back-to-back titles, this time beating Florida in the championships, where Walker went 4 for 9 and scored the winning run in Game 1 of the championship series. Walker's Gamecocks weren't so prosperous in his third year, however, losing in the finals to Arizona. However, Walker posted another strong season. Still as their leading hitter, Walker hit .321, .450, .525, with 11 home runs before being drafted in the 4th round of the 2012 MLB draft by the Orioles, where he would eventually sign there. Initially, Walker was ecstatic to play for an East Coast team so close to home in Philadelphia. However, Walker would face a difficult task ahead of him as a primary first baseman blocked by an all-star and MVP finisher in Chris Davis organizationally. Walker never posted bad numbers in the minor leagues for the Orioles. He hit .288, .357, .489 across AA and AAA in 2014 to earn a short major league call-up in 6 games. However, there wasn't really a long-term home for Walker, as he could hit, but he wasn't really a difference maker and didn't have the jaw-dropping power that Davis had. Resultantly, it was more of the same in 2015 and 2016. He'd bounce between AAA and the majors, never really getting a chance to find his footing in the major leagues. Then, in 2017, during spring training, Walker would get his lucky break. He would be placed on waivers from the Orioles, hopefully being claimed by a team in need of a first baseman of his caliber. Then he got signed by the Braves, who had Freddie Freeman. Thankfully, he was placed on waivers again, where he would have another shot at finding a long-term home. Then he was claimed by the Reds, who had Joey Votto. However, right before the start of opening day, he was placed on waivers for a 3rd time. This time, without a doubt, he would find a team that would be in need. Then he got claimed by the Diamondbacks, who had Paul Goldschmidt. And as a result, both 2017 and 2018 would be more of the same. He played mostly for the Diamondbacks AAA affiliate in Reno, getting spot call-ups here and there for whenever the team needed an impact bat off the bench. However, this time, as minute as it may seem, this actually played a very crucial role in Walker's development. Goldschmidt, an all-star and 3-time Gold Glove winner, was a huge mentor to Walker during this trying time. Walker credits Goldschmidt as having played a huge part in molding Walker into the player he is today, especially defensively. So when Walker finally got his big break, watching the Diamondbacks trade Paul Goldschmidt to the Cardinals, opening up a starting job for Walker at first base, he had all the preparation he needed to thrive, and thrive he did, becoming one of the breakout players of the year. He'd hit 29 home runs and post a 111 OPS plus while being elite defensively, placing 16th in defensive run value. For a surprise Diamondbacks team, Walker had essentially filled in Goldie's role to a T, and things looked bright for the 28-year-old rookie. However, along with the team, Walker struggled in 2020 and 2021. This all accumulated in an injury-plagued 2021 season that saw Walker's OPS drop below 700, and even his defensive abilities suffered because of it, going below league average. There were serious discussions among Diamondbacks fans if Walker was even worth offering arbitration for during the 2022 season, as all metrics posted to Walker's 2019 season being a one-year wonder. However, the Diamondbacks stuck with Walker for the 2022 season, and he rewarded them for it. Walker remained healthy, playing in 160 games, and he eclipsed 30 home runs for the first time, hitting 36 in an all-star worthy 136 OPS+. Additionally, Walker's defensive prowess returned, as he'd win his first Gold Glove as a first baseman. Walker went from a potential non-arbitration candidate to a staple in the middle of the Diamondbacks lineup and on the field in just 1 year. 2023 was more of the same, except for a surprising team overall in terms of their record. Walker hit 33 home runs, including one more in the Diamondbacks' run to the World Series, and won his second straight Gold Glove. While Walker did get hurt midway into the 2024 season, he would have passed 30 home runs for his third straight season if he stayed healthy, finishing with 26, and continued to be a force at the plate and out on the field, winning his third straight Gold Glove before signing with Houston. And now that we've covered Walker's history, let's discuss why Houston signed the 33-year-old slugger to a 3-year deal. Walker really provides two avenues towards paying off of and exceeding his $20 million AAV in his glove and his bat, both of which have been very consistent over the last 3 years. With the bat, he's one of the top offensive players in the game, even among first basemen. Across the last 3 seasons, Walker ranks 11th in home runs across all MLB players, and he's going to a team that ranked 23rd in home runs from the first base position in 2024. Additionally, Walker is also just a pure hitter. His 121 OPS plus would have put him 5th on the stacked Astros lineup this year, and more importantly is 32 points higher than the first base position as a whole for Houston as well. One more thing to add, Walker's a pull hitter. 23 of his 26 home runs went to left field this year, and with the short Crawford boxes, he's made for Dyken Park. Defensively though is where he really is in another league. Since the start of the 2022 season, Walker has 39 outs above average, which is top 10 among infielders. Moreover, that is double any other first baseman over that same time period. For those that say defense at first base is a minute point, I do want to point out 2 things. First, second baseman Ketel Marte, shortstop Kevin Newman, and third baseman Eugenio Suarez were all plus defenders this year in the infield. Without a doubt, Christian Walker being a defensive anchor at first base not only saved some plays for them, but also gave them the confidence to make a play knowing that Walker has the defensive ability to bail them out if they do take that risk. Having a stalwart on defense like this raises the play from across the entire infield. The consistency is a huge motivator to take the aggressive play whenever possible, knowing that the risk is lower. For players such as Jeremy Pena, this could be the thing to turn his career around defensively. Second are the plays he makes himself. Look at this ball. It's an incredibly crucial hit ball. 9 out of 10 times this goes down the line, most likely for a triple, and a huge game-changing play, as not only 1 run scores, but likely 2 with a man on third. However, Walker changes this script.
Walker, what a play! Christian Walker may have just saved a run. The 2-time Gold Glover and should be All-Star with a sensational play.
Walker constantly makes diving plays like this. You become accustomed to it. You notice the drop in defense without him. He's a valuable commodity that you only realize its worth once you have it. Arguably, his defense alone provides his tremendous value, but that, on top of providing top 10 offense at the position, is why he got paid the way he did. However, he is 33 years old at the time of signing, and will be 37 on the last year of his contract. I'm sure many Astros fans still have animosity from the Jose Abreu signing, and I will admit, first basemen do tend to have a more drastic age cliff fall-off than most. However, I also do want to add, I see a path where Walker can continue a similar level of production despite his age. Here is the Baseball Savant page for the 2019, 2022, and 2024 seasons. Notice how they're all pretty similar. Moreover, his bat speed, a metric that does have a pretty high correlation towards offensive success, is in the 89th percentile despite being at 33 years old. It's possible that Walker could just be a late bloomer. After all, he was never really considered to be a power hitter until he was 28 years old, and his metrics are still good enough that even a slight decrease would still be good enough for the amount of money he's being paid along with that defense, which I think will see a minimal to low decline. Back to the Baseball Savant pages for 2019, 2022, and 2024, we can see that although the sprint speed is decreasing with age, the range is not. meaning that Walker's defensive abilities are not based on athleticism, but moreover his elite instincts and jump off the bat, which shouldn't decline that much with age. Overall, Walker is a great player. He deserves every cent that he's making from his contract. From his unorthodox rise to two-way stardom to off-the-field leadership, Walker is an incredible story and great player for the Astros. Houston got a good one, and I'm excited to see the things Walker does in Space City. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, if you enjoyed, please like, share, and subscribe, and comment down below new video ideas. This video was pretty personal to me since I've seen Walker play for the last 7 years now, and I feel like I should share his story. And without further ado, I will see you guys all in the next one. God bless.